A strange quiet has settled over America's most iconic streets. In places once alive with a global chorus, a familiar accent is missing. Walk through Times Square and you'll notice it. The crowds are thinner, the energy subdued. This isn't just a slow day, it's a pattern. The absence of Korean tourists is creating a void that's hard to ignore. From Los Angeles to Washington, D.C., the story repeats. Restaurants with Hangul menus see empty tables, and Korean-language tour buses run half full. The selfie sticks in front of the White House or Golden Gate Bridge are fewer. This is more than a drop in numbers. It's a change in the fabric of American tourism. For years, the U.S. was a dream destination for South Koreans, fueling a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, that dream is fading, replaced by hesitation and shifting priorities. The question isn't just where the tourists have gone, but why they stopped coming. The answer is complex, with deep implications for the U.S. economy. The feeling on the ground is palpable, a sense of something missing. The vibrant energy Korean visitors brought, their enthusiasm, curiosity, and spending power, has left a vacuum. This is not just about statistics, it's about people. Tour guides struggle for work, restaurant owners worry about staying open. America is left wondering, has it lost its appeal? The silence forces us to look closer at what's changed. The shift is visible in cities across the country. In LA's Koreatown, hotels report lower occupancy, souvenir shops are quiet. The difference is subtle but undeniable. A bustling district now holds its breath. In San Francisco, cable cars and Fisherman's Wharf see fewer Korean families. National parks like the Grand Canyon and Yosemite report a drop in Korean visitors. High-end retailers and luxury outlets feel the loss. Korean tourists were savvy shoppers. Personal shoppers and tour guides have less work. The ripple effect touches every part of the tourism ecosystem. The empty spaces aren't just on the streets. They're on the sales floors of America's most famous stores. The absence is everywhere, and it's changing the face of American tourism. To grasp the impact, listen to those on the front lines. David Chen, who runs a Las Vegas tour company, says, "We used to fill buses daily with Korean groups. Now we're lucky to fill one a week." He's let go of staff and is just trying to survive. Grace Kim, a Manhattan restaurant owner, recalls, "Tourists were 40% of our business. Now it's mostly locals. We've cut hours and the menu." Maria Flores, who manages a hotel near Disneyland, says, "Korean families stayed for days, booked multiple rooms, and loved our Korean breakfast. Now occupancy is down 20%. They've had to offer discounts and see fewer families. The loss is huge." These stories are echoed by souvenir shop owners with unsold merchandise and translators without work. The disappearance of Korean tourists has created a chain reaction. It's not just about numbers, it's about livelihoods and dreams. Tourism is a community, and right now that community is hurting. The economic fallout is real and personal. The ripple effect is felt far beyond the obvious. For many, hope is running thin. The question remains, can things turn around? The data confirms what business owners feel. In 2019, the U.S. welcomed 2.3 million South Korean visitors, one of its top 10 markets. Today, recovery is slow. Projections for 2025 are nearly 40% below pre-pandemic levels. Korean tourists were high spenders, contributing over $11 billion in 2019. Losing nearly half means a multi-billion-dollar hole in the tourism economy. Every $1 million lost in travel spending costs up to 8 jobs. While Koreans are traveling elsewhere, Japan, Vietnam, Thailand, the U.S. is losing its competitive edge. The infrastructure is ready, but demand from this crucial market is missing. This isn't just a temporary dip, it's a structural issue. For many Koreans, America is no longer the dream destination. The numbers force us to confront an uncomfortable truth. The U.S. must understand why this shift happened. Only then can it hope to recover. The stakes are high for jobs, businesses, and the broader economy. The time to act is now. Why have Korean tourists stopped coming? The reasons are many. Safety concerns top the list. News of crime and anti-Asian incidents in the U.S. is widely reported in Korea. The strong dollar makes trips expensive, while the Korean economy faces its own challenges. Nearby Asian destinations offer better value and easier travel. Younger Koreans want unique local experiences, not big bus tours. The U.S. is often marketed as cities and monuments, while other countries promote boutique hotels and authentic adventures. Even the ESTA process can feel intimidating, with reports of long waits and a sense of being unwelcome. Any friction, cost, safety, bureaucracy, pushes travelers elsewhere. All these factors combine into a perfect storm. The result, Korean tourists are choosing other destinations. The US must address these issues to win them back. The challenge is as complex as the causes. Travel experts and tourists themselves shed light on the problem. Dr. Evelyn Reed, tourism professor, says, "The US has become complacent. Other countries are actively courting Korean tourists with safety, value, and tailored experiences." Kim Min-jun, a Seoul travel agent, notes, "Demand for the US is the lowest I've seen. Clients worry about safety and cost. For the price of a week in America, they get 2 weeks in Asia." At LAX, Park Soo-jin, a young traveler, says, "I enjoyed Hollywood but was nervous. My parents warned me about safety. Next time I'll go to Europe, it feels safer." Another traveler, a father, adds, "Everything is expensive. We saved for this trip, but friends in Japan spent half as much." These first-hand accounts reveal the core issues: safety, cost, and perception. The media's influence is powerful. Stories of crime and high prices shape decisions. Even those who love American culture hesitate to return. The US must listen to these voices. Perception is reality in tourism. Without change, the decline will continue. The solution starts with understanding what travelers want. America must adapt or risk losing a generation of visitors. The message from the ground is clear. The time for action is now. Despite the decline, some Koreans still visit, and their stories matter. Lee Ji-hoon, a student backpacking solo, says, "I wanted to see the real America. Country music, barbecue, vast landscapes. It's worth the effort." He found friendly locals and a welcoming community, despite safety concerns. His journey shows the enduring appeal of authentic American experiences. The Choi family, celebrating a milestone in Orlando, says, "This trip is for my father. We're careful, but these memories are priceless." For some, America remains a dream destination, especially for family milestones and unique adventures. Their positive experiences are powerful marketing, but these stories are becoming rare. The challenge is to make America feel safe, accessible, and relevant to more travelers. The dream isn't gone, but it's at risk. The US must work to keep it alive. These visitors show what's possible if the right changes are made. How can America bring Korean tourists back? The solution must be multifaceted. Launch targeted marketing in Korea, directly addressing safety concerns and sharing testimonials from happy visitors. Focus on value. Offer bundled travel packages, promote affordable destinations beyond the coasts, and collaborate on special discounts. Improve the visitor experience, starting at the airport with efficient, welcoming, and culturally sensitive staff. Invest in Korean language services, websites, apps, menus, and signage. Adapt to new travel trends, work with influencers, promote unique experiences, and highlight America's diversity. Move beyond big bus tours. Showcase foodie adventures, music road trips, and wellness retreats. Remove friction, add hospitality. The goal, make America feel welcoming, safe, and exciting again. It's time to show a new side of the US to Korean travelers. The decline in Korean tourists is a wake-up call. America can't take international visitors for granted. Reputation is fragile. The core appeal of the US remains: iconic cities, natural beauty, and cultural influence. Stories like Ji-hoon's and the Choi families show the desire to connect is still there. The key is to nurture that desire, address fears, and adapt to new needs. This is a moment for introspection and innovation. By tackling safety, value, and experience, the US can rebuild the bridge to Korea. The relationship is strong. Tourism is vital to that bond. With genuine action, the vibrant sounds of Korean visitors can return. The silence doesn't have to last. America can welcome the world again.